Oh, there. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another storytime video. I did do my staircase at school storytime video, and now I'm doing getting chased by a white van at my friend's cabin. So I think I'm going to start. Okay, so basically I'm going to start just describing basically like the whole, I just said basically a lot, but like what it all is. So you start, it's this gravel road that like starts up off of a main road, then comes back, then it goes like curves, and her cabin is like on that road. But like some of these people, their normal houses are like on this, and then it like snakes around, and then it's a straight path, and then there's a house on the end, and like then it's just like a dead end road. And so we knew about the house on the end, like it was a normal house. There's 6 white vans there, but like they had never been drove, we had never seen them drove or anything, and so like it was normal. But the guy had recently died, so people were like going in and out, cleaning out his stuff, and like that was completely normal, like it was all normal, or so we thought. So we had walked down the gravel road. We would go down the gravel road because her house was on this, or her cabin was on the straightway, and it like turned straight, turned again. So we would, her house was, or her cabin was halfway towards the end of like the straight thing, like towards the second curve. So we had walked down there with parents before, like many times, so they trusted us to go down there. It was Sophie. She had just turned 13 because it was in August. I was almost 13, and then her friend Catherine, who was also my friend, was either 12 or 13. So we're 12 or 13-year-old girls. I mean, we can be trusted, but like still, it's kind of like dangerous. I mean, so we'd walk down the gravel road, and we started walking, and we took the turn, and we were walking. We were gonna walk down to the end because there's some pretty trees and just like looking at all the nature and stuff. And oh, I didn't tell you guys all the cornfield. Okay, so across the street from her cabin, across like the gravel road, is this cornfield and this house and this windmill. And the windmill makes this annoying noise, but she won't like change it because she likes to annoy people, and she doesn't like my friend Sophie's family's, like any of them. She doesn't like them. And so she has this cornfield, and if you ever go in it, she has like guns, and she'll come chase after you and stuff. So obviously we didn't want to go in her cornfield, so we were walking down the gravel road, but her cornfield was next to it. We didn't touch it, you know, so there. Just had to like get that in there because that's an important part of it. So we're walking down the gravel road, and we're like, what if we're like joking around, what if a white van? Okay, we look back because we hear a car coming. Here comes a white van. There's like kind of like hills, so like, but there weren't like huge hills, they were just little ones. And it comes over the hill, and we're like, okay, whatever. So we get to the side of the road, it passes by, we're like, cool, and then we're like, haha, what happens if it comes back? It comes back, and now it's like full on. We're like walking, we step to the side, it stops right next to us. So us being 12 and 13-year-old girls, we started sprinting. This is the fastest. I mean, I had some new tennis shoes on, but I was like, screw those, and we bolted into the cornfield, and we were just sprinting. Like, that's the fastest I've ever ran in my life, and I don't like running, but I was sprinting, like, just like mad dashing. And the guy gets out of the white van, and he goes, stop. So we obviously stopped because, I mean, someone just told you to stop. So we stopped because we wanted to see what was going on. So we stopped. We turned, he goes, why are you running? Me being me, still standing in the cornfield, the crazy lady says, well, you're in a white van. My friend literally, Sophie, nudges me because she was like, why did you just say that? Like, obviously she didn't say that out loud. And the guy gives us a straight on look like, he gives us this look like it's not normal to chase 13 and 12-year-olds in a white van. Like, he gives us this like look. And he goes, well, when you're running, it makes you look guilty. And we're like, well, we're running because you're chasing us. And he goes, I'm not chasing you. And we're like, you just stopped right next to us. What do you mean? You're chasing us. And he goes, well, whatever. And there's a girl in the passenger seat, and she gets out of the car too. So there was like a girl and an adult man. Oh my god, a white van just literally drove on our house. Oh my. Creepiness. Creepy. Okay, there's literally a man, an adult man, and an adult woman. And they're literally standing outside the white van, sitting next to it. There's us 3, 13 and 12-year-old girls, sitting in a cornfield of a crazy lady. And so we We're like, okay, and he's like, well, you're trespassing our land, and we're like, we were on the gravel road, how's that trespassing? And he goes, well, this is our gravel road, and we're like, no, I don't think it is, because there's never been a trespassing sign, and we've always walked on this road. He goes, well, it's our road now, so you need to get off of it. So we literally, and he goes, you didn't see the trespassing sign? We're like, no, there was no trespassing sign, because there's literally no trespassing sign anywhere. He goes, well, we have one up. We're like, okay, we'll just go. He's like, yeah, you better. Do you need me to drive you out here? And we're like, no, we can walk, we're fine. So we literally come out of the cornfield, we stay on the side of the road in the grass, because you know, like, there's cornfield, little bit of grass, and gravel roads, because they don't put the field right next to the gravel, because it just, like, can get gravel and stuff, and it's not as good for the crops. And so we're on the little patch of grass and we're all just walking, and we're kind of looking behind us, like, is this guy following us? What's going on? And we get to, like, where the turn is, and we're like, okay, we're gonna find this trespassing sign, because this guy says there's some trespassing sign. So we're literally like, okay, we're gonna find this, because if there's a trespassing sign, we need to know about it, because obviously if there isn't, then we can still walk on the gravel road. We obviously weren't going back, because there's a crazy guy with a crazy white van, and some other girl that's with him, and we can't find a trespassing sign anywhere. So we continue walking, and we're like, okay, we're not gonna tell the parents. But we were like, okay, we're not gonna tell the parents. But then we decided eventually to tell the parents, and a whole bunch of them, like, literally, her grandpa and, like, some of the dads or whatever, walked down there, and they couldn't find a trespassing sign. And they literally walked down, like, the road, and there's no trespassing sign. They didn't get stopped or anything. So it's kind of creepy how us 3 13-year-olds got stopped. None of the parents ever got stopped. And we've walked down that road again with, like, parents. We've never walked down that road again alone, because that's really, really scary and stuff. So we've never gotten stopped. We've never seen a trespassing sign. So I don't know what that guy with the crazy van was doing, but... So if you guys like storytime videos, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down there. I post new videos almost every week, sometimes even twice a week, or sometimes I forget to post. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, all of my storytime videos are completely 100% true. I mean, I don't know how you make up a story about a white... Yeah, I don't know. Too weird to make up. I'm sorry, but I can't make anything up. And... yeah, I think that's it. If you guys like this video, I'm saying this for the second time, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe. It's free. It's down here or here. It's here. I'm pretty sure it's here, but it might be here because it moves all the time. And I love you all. Bye!